Right guys, so here's what we've bought today. As I've mentioned before, the brown tang in my tank is basically battering my yellow tang, and as you can see, fins have been torn, the tail and the back, and it's just not on. So I've tried the usual boxed trick, that's not worked. I've also tried a couple of other things and they've not worked, so decided to go this route, and I'm gonna basically show you what I bought today. I didn't even know these existed. I know something different, similar to the one that is in America, but this I never even knew. I put it out on Instagram and Facebook, seeing whether I could buy one of these circle traps, and lo and behold, somebody said Nios had brought one out, and I was just fortunate that Dom from Crack and Coral, he had one. Well, he's got a couple in stock, and I thought, you know what, let's get up there and get one, and then hopefully I'll put it on the side of the tank here. I think I've got to stick it there, and fingers crossed, it should be okay and it should work out. I'll just give you a bit of show of the tank. I've not put the orange filter on. This is running with the Orphec lights as well on today. So if you see the little colour just changing, that's the reason. But as you can see, this is just what I'd see now, without obviously any orange on. As you can look at that chalice now, starting to completely spread all over that frag plug. It's looking absolutely stunning. It just doesn't do any justice. You've got to see it up close and personal, but looking really nice. As for all the others, all the euphyllias are doing really well. That purple one just at the back, I'm taking that out now because it's basically dying. Well, it's basically dead really. All the others are all looking really good. The war paint, really nice, and the usual stuff like the clams, they're looking really good. Somebody asked me what these Zoes were, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was something purple hornets, I think they are. If any of you know what they are, then just let me know in the comments below, because I'm not sure. I've got that many, I've just totally forgot. I know, like all of these ones, you've got pink diamonds and stuff like that. I need to actually get that frag plug because they're the seductive ones. Just fell off the rock, so I'll stick them up later on. Then we usually have the others. It's got a little bit of Aptasia there, which I never even knew, just there. And where's the other piece? I'm sure I've seen another little bit. There's another little bit of Aptasia. Oh, there, just there in that corner. I'll have to get them out. I've got a peppermint shrimp in here, but don't know where he is. I've seen him the other day, but I think he tends to come out at night time. So, but yeah, as for all the rest of it, everything's looking really good. Corals are looking really nice, really healthy. This plate fell off. I think it had been knocked some sort, and I had to stick it back on the way. But yeah, overall, it's looking really good. Really happy. What I did do was, I've bought myself a new piece of SBS. Only a little frag, again from Crack and Corals. And it just looked really nice in the shop. I think it's going to turn into like a bluey colour as well, blue with purple polyps. So it looks really nice. So I'm going to stick that somewhere there, maybe just coming out. So hopefully that'll look nice once I've done that. To stick it, I don't use the putter. I always use the glue. So I've got myself 3 of the old trusty Max Spec glues. Sticks anything. So I'm hoping that that'll stick it, because it's a fairly decent sized chunk, and we don't want it to fall off when those fish start flying about. There's some little frags that I just snapped off here because of this. It was getting shaded out, so I don't want that to get shaded, and I want that to continue to grow. And yeah, so basically just trimmed that part. Hopefully now, as you can see, it's got a bit of a light. But yeah, heading straight back on to this. So like I said, need to get that fish out, this brown tang, which is there. So I'm hoping that this trap's going to do the business. Straight out of the gate, you just see this this instructions on how to do it, and a little QR code on what you need to do. It's designed for 8 to 15 millimeter thickness of glass. I seen it in the shop, and it definitely is quite a strong magnet. So yeah, and it looks pretty decent size actually. Here's the magnet. It reminds me of one of those mouse wheels that you get for your hamster. So basically, you get this part here, and then this part basically just clips on. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. So get it there like that. I'm assuming you just clip it in like so. Just bear with me, guys. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, and I think it just clips. Yep, just clips in like that. So basically what will happen is that'll go on the side of the tank there. Hopefully they've put some fish in it, so fish food. This is a little hole where you put some of your fish food in. It's going to be like that on the side of the tank. Then when the fish, obviously this part of it here is going to be on the outside. Then what happens is once the fish is in it, it twists and it floats up and the fish can't get out. So it's an ingenious idea. Like I said, this has only just come out recently, not long ago, so be interesting to see if I'm going to catch it, but hopefully time will tell. And the hole is a pretty decent sized gap. It's about 72 millimeters, I think, so looking at the fish, I think it should definitely be able to get in there. So fingers crossed it will get in, and yeah, everything will be fine. Another point today which I want to make, if you watch the live stream on Friday, you'll know that I had a bit of a trouble with the cage keeper. I had to recalibrate it. Once I recalibrated it, I retested it just to make sure that everything was working and that it was reading. Remeasured it, done a manual test, that came back okay, and then about an hour later I went on to go back on to see what it was like, and it basically was saying that it was offline. So obviously I've just thought, you know, it'll come back on, and it never did. So for 2 hours it just never came on, and I was literally on the phone with Tony from Coral Compass. Give him a shout out, because he's a really patient and a cracking guy to deal with. He taught me through it. He was literally on the phone for about 45 minutes. Rebooting it and then resetting it, and then what we'd have to do was take firewall and all your protection off your internet, because basically you need to take that off, just so, because it's basically blocking out any other machines that should be logging into your details, sort of thing, of your account. So it's just a protective thing, I suppose, but it is a pain in the bum. So, you know, I know how to do it now, so hopefully if I come to that point again, then obviously I'll be able to sort it out. But it really didn't need calibrating, because when I tested it, it actually poured exactly what it said it should do. So really, in theory, it says every month, but I'm going to do it every maybe 2 months now, and hopefully I won't have that problem again. But like I said, guys, what I'll do is I'll stick this coral in. I'm going to dip it using the trusty, if I can find it, I've got it in here somewhere, the trusty Coral MD. This is the stuff that I use for dipping my coral. Swear by this, anything that is on that coral, it will definitely come off. So definitely going to do it, give it a scrub, give the base a bit of a scrub with a toothbrush. And what I'll do is, once I've done that, I'll come back to you, and I'll show you what it's like, hopefully stuck in that place. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, guys, so I just thought I'd show you this quickly while I've done it. So this is the stuff that I've used. Just put it in this little bucket. I've left it in for 8 minutes. Give it a good scrub, and that was basically just dirt that's scrubbed off the base of it. Now this is just separate water that I've just put in here. Scrub the actual base, and then I'm going to stick it in the tank. As you can see, just look at the dirtiness on the actual coral. If you can see, it says where it's actually come from. and it says there, here I can focus, Central Java, Indonesia this has come from. So yeah, keep an eye out for those sort of things, because I have seen them, a lot of them where they come on them, they'll just cut it off. But yeah, I thought I'd show you that. So it's actually an Indonesian piece from Central Java. So what I'll do is I'll just stick it in the tank and I'll show you. I'll come back to you and show you that one. Right guys, so we're back, and as you can see, the actual trap is in. And what I've done is I've put a bit of seaweed in. The yellow tang is definitely sniffing around it. But as you can see guys, look at her fins, just been torn apart by that horrible bloody tang over there. Yeah. Now they've been living in harmony for the last 2 years, and yeah, you know, they've been having a little bit of fighting and stuff. But I think it's started to reach maturity now, so I think that's the reason why it's going after it all the time. So yeah, hopefully, I'm just going to leave this in here. The nutrients are low anyway, so it's not really going to have an effect. Like I said, that gap is more than enough for the fish to go in. As you see, it's a fairly decent sized gap, so hopefully it'll go in, and over time, even if I don't catch it the first time, maybe catch it at some point. But yeah, pretty good idea. I know they've been out in America for some time and they're new to the market over there, but fingers crossed it'll go in. Well, I'm just going to leave it in there anyway for as long as it takes, and hopefully they'll just get used to it. But what I've done at the back, as you can see, is I've moved the green sparkly green slimer to the back, just on the bottom ledge there, just there, and I moved the new piece just up on the top of that ledge. So hopefully this other piece here was one that was just over there, and it basically, the fish obviously swam past it and snapped it. But if you look at the polyp extension on that, it seems to have settled really well in there. So I'm optimistic, I'm hopeful that it'll all come good. And like I said, the other one there, what I'll do guys is I'll just put this phone, I'm off my phone obviously, I'll put it in and I'll do it in the tank, and I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at, and then dry it off. But if you remember, it was bright purple, and now it's just completely bleached. So what I'll do is I'll shove you in the water, put it in the water, and you'll be able to see what I mean. Also guys, this is another coral that I've picked up. It's another torch, but if you look at the polyps on it, they're a lot fatter than these ones here. Just picked him up just now. I did have a look on my mate's Facebook group, Out of the Blue Marines. Just check it out if you don't already know. It's in Failsworth in Manchester, and this is an absolute beauty. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it where that one is, where that white one was. I've got a piece of rock in there, extra piece of rock, to just build it up on top, and hopefully it'll look stunning, and then place it on top of there. So that's my plan. Hopefully it's going to work out, and I think it'll look perfect. So yeah, stay tuned and I'll show you when it's done.
1 hour later.
And here we are guys, with it all set up. As you can see, the yellow tang has actually started to go in it, so I'm just hoping that this brown tang is beginning to go near it. I've put a piece of this mastic in, and as you can see, look at the yellow tang, she's gone in, she's eating. So it seems to be, it's obviously stimulating her, she can smell it. I'm just hoping that over time that fish will go in. Now I know it's not going to be overnight, but maybe a week or two. But I'm just going to leave it there. But so far so good guys, that it seems to be working. And there's the other coral that I got just here. As you can see, I've just placed it there. So it looked massive. It's a single head, but it was a huge head in the shop. So I'm hoping that I just put another piece of rock just there that I got from the shop as well. So I'm hoping that it'll, you know, flourish out and it'll just like stand out as well. So from the crowd. So fingers crossed that it'll all turn good. The SPS is shaping up nice. It takes a while for it to settle in, and the barley green slime has opened up. So far so good. Like I said, there's the yellow tang. She's in it. She's loving it. Put a bit of mastic and some seaweed in, and hopefully she'll lead the tang in for it to be trapped. But overall, guys, everything is doing well. Like I said, only time will tell whether it gets caught, but yeah, we'll see. So I'll move on to the next part of the video, and I'll see you in a bit.
A few moments later.
Yeah, so guys, like I said, that's it for this video. Just thought I'd show you a little bit of the setup of this this new floater from Nios. So far so good, as you can see, with the yellow tang. The yellow tang's going in. Just hoping, like I said before, that the brown tang goes in. Then I can rehouse it, hopefully to a bigger tank, or maybe a fish only tank, or you know, something like that, predator tank, because she's a lovely fish, but she's just coming into a mature stage where she just wants to bully everything. So like I said, hopefully I'll be able to catch her sooner rather than later, but only time will tell. Sorry about that. So yeah, once again guys, thanks for watching me on the channel. Thanks for all your comments and your subscriptions, really appreciate it. Hoping to grow the channel, hopefully, you know, get back onto it and start doing the videos more often, more frequent. Like I said, it was just because I had COVID, but we're going to get back into it definitely, and show you more of the tank and more of the reef as it's progressing in its journey. So once again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to join us on our Friday night live streams. If you're watching this video over this weekend, then it'll be on my channel next Friday. I think the date will be around about 27th or something. Then that's going to be me. So yeah, come and join us on my channel. I believe in links in Instagram and stuff like that. So check my Instagram out if you're not already done so. So yeah, once again guys, massive thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, hopefully with this tang out. Fingers crossed. Cheers guys.